Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I'm Jimmy, a semi-retired homeschooling mother of 4. I have a passion for planning out my days in a fun way. I plan so I'm intentional about my days, and I strive for balance and pretty much focus on self-care, my home and family, and creative pursuits. I like to create art. I use a mixture of Planner Perfect and Cocoa Daisy for now. It's a great combination. So today I'll do a quick flip through of my September setup. I did a video below. It was like a setup with me video, but this is just a flip through to show you what I've done so far and how I've decided to use my goal pages and the first couple of weeks so far. First of all, this is a Planner Perfect Traveler's Notebook. And her name is Jaja. She's very, very velvety. I love her. This is a Cocoa Daisy charm and a Planner Perfect card, or tip-in, as they call them. I love the way that Jaja feels. Okay. And this is a blank Planner Perfect insert. Like I've shared before, I like to order a custom insert to use for my planner. One that matches the Cocoa Daisy theme for that month. This month's Cocoa Daisy theme is called Daily Journal, and it's a mixed media theme. It goes perfectly with this insert. But I may have to resubscribe to Planner Perfect at least for the fall and winter because I just love the cozy seasonal artwork. It just gives me such a cozy, cuddly feeling. Actually, let me just show you these two Planner Perfect journals from the past 2 Septembers. So this is September 2021. Isn't that so pretty? I love the colors. And this is September 2022. I just love this, and I actually just bought a Planner Perfect charm that is this basket, and I bought the mushrooms, so I will have to do a video on my charms and share those. I have a whole bunch of charms. I switch in and out from both companies, and some just I found on Etsy. Here's just a quick snapshot of the Planner Perfect from this month. Okay, so now I'll just do a quick flip through. These are free Cocoa Daisy printables. Okay, so my goal pages, there's 4 goal pages usually that Jenny Penton of Planner Perfect puts in her pre-printed calendar planners, but I just get a blank one so that I can use as many as I want, and then I can use my pages how I want. Also, hers comes with a full month calendar, but I have my monthly calendar back here. I have a book that's just for the whole year. So I just flip back to that. I don't need 2. Then I'm just copying them. So on this side, I decided to use it for my daily routine. I love having a new start each month. So with the weather change and everything, I can change up my routine a little bit. I'm trying not to look at the clock so much. I'm trying to just get in the flow of my day. So I wrote whatever the time, try to do in this order. Coffee, journal, and plan. Meditate. Yoga practice outside. I love that practice. It gets me outside in nature. The sun's coming up, shining on me. It's just, I love it. I love everything about it. Calms my nervous system, but yet stretches me. And then after that, breakfast and read my spiritual text. I put and ACOA Red Book. That stands for Adult Children of Alcoholics. And I grew up in a pretty dysfunctional home with a single parent. And therapists over the years recommended I go to these meetings. You don't even have to have a parent that's actively drinking. But, you know, a lot do. It just really helps for your emotions that you're dealing with, triggers, and childhood PTSD, pretty much. A lot of people have that, and it's hard to tell sometimes. A lot of it shows itself in the way we're triggered, emotional triggers especially. So anyway, I am just going to dedicate to reading through that for half an hour every day, and I have a study book. And then creative time, yard work and water my gardens, lunch break, chores, 1 hour only. I end up starting to clean my house and then I just am like a banshee. So I'm trying to only do 1 hour a day. My husband doesn't even notice anyway. And there's only boys living in my house now. They don't care, they don't notice. And I keep it pretty neat and clean anyway because I don't have small children anymore. I'm not homeschooling anymore. So it stays pretty neat. 1 hour is good. And then if I have a special occasion like relatives coming or Thanksgiving, something like that, of course I'll break down and do some deep cleaning. But for now, 1 hour a day is plenty. Afternoon tea and maybe another meditation. Laugh therapy. I want to be sure to laugh every day on purpose. And now with my late night show, the late night shows haven't been on because of that strike. That's how I laughed every day. I would tape it the night before and then watch it sometime during the day. But I need to watch Bridesmaids, I guess, or something to make me laugh. And then dinner prep and dinner, meditation before bed. So that's my new daily routine for September. And then for practices this month, morning and evening, write down any fears and or resentments, then meditate. There's this lady named Anna that I'm watching on YouTube, and she has a page and it's called Crappy Childhood Fairy. My husband just laughs whenever he sees that. But she grew up in a pretty dysfunctional home and she has worked through it all, and she's healthy and good and knows how to process her emotions, and she shares all that she has learned with everyone else, and she's just really good. So she has mentioned to write down fears and resentments before you meditate. We can't heal what we don't acknowledge. So I have found that very helpful. And as you're meditating, you're releasing the fear and resentment, or perceived fear and resentment. And then laugh on purpose will be another practice. Watch or listen to while exercising, usually on my bike, on my stationary bike. Mel Robbins, she's another self-care guru that I really like to listen to. And Anna from Crappy Childhood Fairy. And then yoga daily outside. Eat healthier, see next page. Read ACOA Red Book and study. And I found a Sunday night meeting that's near my house. So I'm going to try that out this week. And vigorous exercise daily. Practice daily mindfulness. Do only one thing at a time, no multitasking. That is really hard. If you could challenge yourself to do that for one day, or even just for one morning or one afternoon, you'll see how difficult it is. Doing only one thing at a time. Like this morning, I was eating breakfast and I picked up the book and I picked up my pen and I'm like, wait a minute, that's too many things. So I put the book away, put the pen away, and just ate. And then after I finished eating, then I did my reading. But it's really hard. But your nervous system will thank you. Your deep sleep, that'll be one benefit. Deeper sleep. So that's just one thing I'm working on. And then daily gratitude. Keep journaling and planning every morning. Okay. And then I have on this page my healthy eating plan, which I'm going to have a smoothie every day. I buy frozen kale in the bags, so that really helps, because if I buy fresh kale, it goes bad and then I throw it out. So frozen kale or frozen spinach is really good way to make it easy to have smoothies every day. Bananas, I wait till they get a little ripe and then I just peel them, break them up, and put them in single serving Ziploc bags. medjool dates. These are organic dates that you get in the produce section, so they're not sweetened with sugar or anything, and they're the best kind for you, and that provides a lot of fiber and sweetener. Peanut butter, the kind with no sugar, just straight peanut butter. Spirulina and almond milk. That is so delicious. So I just make that same one because I love it so much and try to have that every day. Breakfast, a smoothie, or 1 egg with cheese on avocado Ezekiel toast and an orange with tea. And that's what I had this morning. That's just perfect. There's a lot of fiber, so it fills you up. And then you get the good fats from the avocado, the vitamin C from the orange, protein from the egg, and then cheese because it's good. All right, lunch, smoothie if I didn't have it for breakfast. And then usually I have leftovers or greens with the protein, like a big salad with grilled shrimp or whatever protein we had the night before. I'll put on there. And then dinner is usually protein, veggies, and trying to do low carbs. My husband is actually doing it with me this time. He usually eats a lot of bread, a lot of pizza, things like that. But how I presented it to him was that I needed help. I said, I need your support. If you're eating all this stuff and having cookies after dinner and pizza, I said, I can't stick to my healthy diet that way. I said, would you consider just doing it with me for 1 month, just the month of September? I said, I just really need you to help me because I'm just having a hard time and I need to, heal from blood sugar issues and just different issues I'm having. So put that way, he said yes, because it's like he's doing it for me, to support me. But I've been wanting him to do it for a long time, so I'm glad that worked. And he's been doing good so far. Snacks and desserts, chia pudding. And I found a recipe for some hot chia pudding that's tastes almost like tapioca. If you put cinnamon and vanilla, the way it gels up, it ends up being like tapioca. So that's a good dessert. Yogurt with Swerve, which is a sweetener, and vanilla. And I get the full fat, just whole milk yogurt. Nut Thins, and that's like an almond cracker, or a cracker not made with white flour, with cottage cheese, popcorn with cream cheese. Eek! That's not very healthy. And I get the kind that is butter flavored, so that's extra not healthy. But every once in a while, that'll be okay. And then applesauce or fruit. And then drink my water every day. So that's my healthy eating plan. And then this side is just reading. I put most of my books away that are in stacks throughout the house, then only read the following till completed. I have like reader's ADHD. I just have stacks of books all over the house. I'll start reading one and then something else will catch my eye and I'll start reading that. Then I'll go to a third one, then I'll come back to the first one, then I'll buy one. It's crazy. I've just got to be brought under control. But my motto is never too many books. So, but I do want to bring some order to it. So my 2 spiritual texts that I read, The Obstacle is the Way, which I've had for a long time and been trying to get through it. And it's a really little short book, but I keep getting distracted. So 1 chapter a day at least. My ACOA read book. And then a book by Susan Cain called Quiet. And it's a little boring. It's interesting, but it's a little boring. So that's why I want to read it at night, because if a book is too interesting, I'll stay up all night reading it. So that's a good one for bed. That's it, no more, unless I finish one. So those are my goal pages. That's what I'm using them for. And then it just goes into my weekly spread. And I did a video setting this up. There's my Labor Day. There's Tuesday. I did a little self-care section. Sometimes if I have extra room, I'll do something like this, or sometimes I will write down a quote that sticks out to me that day, or affirmations. This is Wednesday. I actually did not write in here Wednesday, and then before bed I wrote how my day went. I just had a really good day that day. This is Planner Perfect stuff. So see, it's a mixture. That was all Cocoa Daisy. This is Planner Perfect. This is Planner Perfect. Well, actually this is, but this is Cocoa Daisy. So it goes together well. This was yesterday. And then here's today. See, I did a affirmation, no hurrying today. I have an abundance of time. So that's my day. And then for tomorrow, I started filling it out a little bit. Now I like to take this on the couch with me in the evening, and I just open it and look through it and write certain things down. I decided to go ahead and write down what I'm going to do with my mother tomorrow. She's in a skilled nursing facility. So I'm going to take her outside because the weather's supposed to be nice. It's only 88 tomorrow, which is really cool for here. So I'll take her outside, show her my daughter's wedding pictures, maybe play a game. Go back in at least an hour before I plan on leaving because it just takes so long. And she always has one more thing for me to do and one more thing, which I don't mind. But if I go back in an hour before, it gives me time. And straighten her closet, get her settled back in. And then I'm going to have a bath tomorrow night. There's actually an online Adult Children of Alcoholics meeting tomorrow at 9:30 with Anna, the lady I was telling you about. So I'm going to take a bath, get in my jammies, and then climb in bed, and then go on that Zoom call. So that'll be fun. Then Sunday, so that's the new meeting I found that's in person. Put that on there. And then this is next week. So I set these pages up. I used, these are rub-ons that came with the Cocoa Daisy kit. And then the September, I used these. I bought this set at Michael's, and I just use an ink pad, but it's like puzzle. You take it apart. Whoops. There were only 2 E's, so I couldn't do the whole September, so just accept. So that's that. And then I used, for the number of the day, I used these, which came with the Cocoa Daisy kit. They come every month. And I also used these stickers to write out dinner on this day. This is Planner Perfect washi tape, and then the other stickers are Cocoa Daisy. I like to put lately a little sticker here for my weight, because I'm tracking my weight, and then my 2 sons that live at home, their work and school schedules. This is also Planner Perfect washi tape. This is just some I bought at Michael's, and then Cocoa Daisy, the rest of it is. Thursday, I like this little thing. Now these came with the Cocoa Daisy kit, habit tracker, and they're like Post-it notes. They're sticky. So I'm gonna maybe try to see what I want to use those for. Oh, I could have used that. Well, I could use it for my to-do list, my priorities list, but it says habit tracker on it, so I don't know. We'll see. Now this is what I'm talking about when I say how cozy and warm Jenny Penton's fall boxes are. This is from the last couple years, but it just gives you a cozy feeling, just the colors and everything. And there's another one. There's one of her foxes. And this is the charm that I got. Well, it's a sticker, but I got a charm that is that artwork. So it should be coming soon. And then this, isn't that beautiful? This is Cocoa Daisy last year. I believe it was from November. I think it's called Doodles and Dashes too. But I just love the pale blue and just the subtle colors. And then these are Planner Perfect tip ends. But see how cozy it makes you feel, and then the first day of fall. And then I haven't done any more pages after that. So that is my September setup. Thank you so much for watching. For a more thorough walkthrough of my process for setting up my goals, please check out my video below. It's from a while back, so just scroll down and you'll see it. It'll say goals on it to take you through the process I go through. Also, there's a good one on how I do my affirmations in my planner. So just look for those, and there's a lot more too. So thank you so much for watching my videos. I appreciate you. I'll leave you with a few more pictures of my daughter's surprise mountain wedding. I shared this story and some photos at the end of my last video. So take care. Bye-bye.